Hello everybody, this is Georgia from Ravenhawk Tarot. It is February 24th and it is 10 to 11 a.m. And I am here to do a little reading. It's an interactive reading. And thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. I'm hoping one day to really put some effort into it and grow it. So if you can, just give it a like and a subscribe so you can start. So I have here five cards. This is an oracle deck. It's Sacred Destiny by Denise Linn. And it has a message for everybody. And sometimes I get psychic impressions from the cards that may or may not belong to you. So just take what you need, and if you see the card and something else comes in your mind that I don't even say, that's equally valid. So let's go from there. Okay? So pick a card from 1 to 5, and then listen to the rest of this video, and we will give you a message. Okay? So, card number 1, if you pick card number 1, it's forgiveness. And this card is a reminder that there may be somebody that you need to forgive. Okay, so think about there we go. Think about if there's anything, if you've had a fight with anybody, if there's somebody you haven't been talking to, if your partner or loved one has been involved in an argument with you. Maybe some things were said that were not to your liking. It's time to forgive, because holding on to anger isn't doing anybody any good. So if you pick card number 1, your message is forgiveness. Message number 2, the card is truth. I feel like there's somebody who's watching this that is being lied to. So if you are concerned already about that, you might want to investigate a little further. But it's also about being true to yourself and about being truthful with yourself. So having the ability to look at things without your rose-colored glasses, look at what is the absolute truth. And definitely, if you are concerned that someone is lying to you, do some investigation. Find out for sure. Okay? And if you're lying to yourself, it's time to be honest. It's very important to be honest with yourself. This one is a great little card. I just love this bird and the really colorful flowers and the birds flying in the air. And it's called Delight. And I kind of even think this card is my card. It's just have fun in your life. Delight in things. Delight in nature. You know, maybe you haven't been out in nature enough. Maybe you need to get out in nature. Maybe you've been working too hard, or maybe you've been too dedicated to your relationship. But take delight in life. You know, find the fun things. You know, sometimes I'm guilty of this all the time. It just gets too heavy, and you got to find the light, happy things. And those are usually, for me, are found in nature. So look at a little bird, how beautiful it is, and how beautifully colored those flowers are. You know, and the colors in the sky and the grass. Nature is just delightful. It's beautiful. So get out and enjoy it. Get out and enjoy your life. Take some time off. Okay, that's card number 3. Card number 4 is abundance. And you can see this is like abundant flowers. Everything is like blooming and growing. And if you chose this card, abundance is coming. You may have some money coming to you. You may be experiencing a period of not a lot of money, and there's abundance coming. Abundance may be coming in the form of a friend or a lover, something that in your life has been lacking. And, it's coming for you. There's abundance coming to you. So don't worry. Just trust in the universe. Trust in the divine flow. And the last one is action. And this is for people who have maybe been thinking about things but not doing anything about them, not taking any action. And it's time to take action. It's time to do something about whatever situation you find yourself in. If you find yourself in a difficult situation, it's time to take action. If you've been thinking about doing something like getting a new job or going back to school or, asking someone out, take the action now. Now is the time for action. And it's very important. And I want to go back and read these cards on another level, the transpersonal level. Now, I've read them on a personal level, and you pick cards 1 through 5. And let me go through them. Forgiveness is 1. Truth is 2. Delight is 3. Abundance is 4. And action is 5. But I want to look at them more on a global level. So number 1 is forgiveness. And I think that in this country in particular, because this is where I live, so this is what I know, there's a lot of like blaming and shaming and just ugliness of people towards one another. And it's gotten out of hand. It's just gotten crazy. And we need to really think about, what we're doing here. Now, when you consider that we are all one and we are all connected, to have so much animosity and ugliness is just affecting us all. I mean, no matter how high you vibe and how hard you do your spiritual practices, you can't help but be caught in the web of ugliness that is just pervading this country. And it's bad. And it's time to stop. I mean, I would have thought by now that humanity would have been more evolved. And instead, it seems like we're kind of de-evolving into like this tribal, judgmental, and hating one another for the color of our skin. And that brings another spiritual law, is that we are all spirits inhabiting a body. The body is irrelevant. The body, the color of the skin that covers the body is irrelevant. We're spirits within there. And who we love, how we love, these are all things that are personal. They're nobody's business but your own. And we've got this to evolve and stop hating one another. I used to watch the old Star Trek, and Gene Roddenberry, who created it, had this vision of humanity, and I guess it's still in the future. It's like the year 24 maybe. But this vision of humanity that was evolved, and we weren't like so into money anymore. We weren't hating one another, the color of our skin. They had all different races and all different ethnicities on their ship, so we had gotten past that, but it just seems to me like it's almost de-evolving. And I've been, working for years to try to get people to care about one another and to understand how we are all connected. And that brings us to the next card, which is truth. And the truth is that we are all connected. And the truth is that these are just bodies, our shells, and inside are our souls. And I have seen a soul. I've seen a person's soul. It's beautiful, white, sparkly light. There's sparkles in it. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's not any color. It's not any religion. It's not any sexuality. It's just a very beautiful white light with sparkly. Oh, it was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And that's the truth, you know. And we need to look for truth. We need to look for metaphysical truth, and we need to follow truth, and to stop creating our own crazy division and dislike, and find a delight in nature. Get back to nature. We've lost our connection with nature in this country and the world. You know, really, I don't know too much about the rest of the world because I haven't not well traveled, but I can speak for this country because I've lived in quite a few different places in the United States, and we've lost our connection to nature, and that's part of the problem. And we need to find that connection again. We need to find the abundance. You know, and abundance, not money abundance. So many people in this world are just, you know, attached to money abundance, but there's so much more abundance in the world. There's, you know, nature and fertility and beauty, and this beautiful, beautiful planet that's so abundant with life that we try very hard to kill, but we won't really. This planet will go on. It's us that need to worry. And it's time to take action. It's time to get out there, take action, what you believe in. Take action on your spiritual path. You know, enhance your spiritual practice. Share it. Don't force it on anyone. But if someone asks, share it. And it's time to take action. It's time to take action on the climate, the oceans that are rising. You know, it's time to do something instead of just sitting around fighting about who's what race, religion, ethnicity, sexuality. It's so irrelevant in the scheme of things. While our planet dies, we're all sitting here twiddling our thumbs, but it's time to take action. It's time to do something about it. I will never be political on this channel because I think they're all crazy, to be honest. But there are some things that are just sort of universal, and one is like loving this planet, loving nature, loving its abundance, you know, respecting its abundance, and taking action to preserve the planet, and taking action to move forward on your spiritual path, to grow spiritually. And this is the time. I mean, it's past time. So anyway, that's my little reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please like it and subscribe. If you want to get a private reading, www.ravenhawktarot.com. I do tarot and astrology. And find out more about me and my work. And I thank you for visiting and watching this little video. Blessings.